Greetings everyone, here's Logic again, and this is the game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play by human match against KilRoy. This is a new game, version 27, but still scenario 1. The Americans have working torpedoes at the start of the war, but yeah, no other modification, so the original game more or less, or like most players maybe, lets this run. KilRoy is still with his heavy units at Comac, but only in New Orleans. Maybe still some ammunition he won't consume before retreating. Some French destroyer, also single ship. The Express is still here today, no hit from my ships, but I think this destroyer was able to damage heavily 2 or 3 of my submarines already. Of course, it's a good British destroyer, so these are, I think, destroyers belonging to Fort Seth in the beginning of the game. So KilRoy also tried to save his ships, and both the battleships and the destroyers are really good ships for the allies if you can keep them in the game for some more time and not waste them early on. So, Airborne bomb is in China, and you can see high destroyed units, high numbers of destroyed units for KilRoy. Because most of these units are already disabled and maybe out of supplies or low on supplies. Even this attack was here successful now in the swamps. And after my last game with KilRoy, I also realized never walk into a swamp if you won't get your unit back on track really or fast. Better use air power. Swarms are simply nothing for tanks and also for infantry, very slow. These 3 Hudsons attacking me non-stop and often even hit something. My local flag is not able to shoot them down. Maybe I must bring some interceptors to the base. Maybe. Yeah, this is my rowboat. Was damaged by Express some days ago, trying to limp back. Not too sure if it's successful. These are still B-17s. I'm sure they're coming out of wake. And here are some B-17s that intercept over melee. It's only one B-17. So I can damage this B-17 and with a little luck it will have a crash landing or something. My Marauders are also here. My Zeros are now tired. Luckily they don't really create too much damage. Of course it would be better if the Marauders come first My zeros can take them on much easier. Yeah. And here's my India carrier force, India carrier division trying to intercept some shipping from Calcutta. I find here some corvettes, 2 of them are now dead. This will help my submarines to survive a little longer. But there's also an airstrike coming out of maybe Port Diamond, I think is the base. These are torpedo bombers attacking me, but they don't have escorts and I have zeros. Express is still here, but today not the best performance. So I try to finish now all this leftover Dutch bases I know here in the Dutch East Indies. Kendari I also must still take, but they are all low priority for me. So this is Jakarta.
Hello, you fighting officer.
I think we had this already once.
This is your favorite enemy, Orphan.
This was only one unit.
Tokyo, with music to lift your spirits and words to depress your morale. But first, Imperial General Headquarters announced today that the ever-victorious forces of the Japanese Empire have captured Jakarta.
Aichang is only bombardment. And I try to take Wenchao again. But the terrain is, I think, the main problem here for me. Even if I don't lose here much, the amount of disabled units is a little hard. But my 14th army is here with 2 new divisions and trying to kick out the Australians. And even if I don't achieve victory today, I think the Australians are now all disabled more or less. Maybe next turn I can achieve and kick them or destroy them. Merak, last Dutch resistance on Java. Over. So these are the last Dutch units. Java is now officially completely under Japanese control. Finally. In my tanks, trying to kick this second war area army. Of course I cannot achieve a victory, but I can inflict casualties. And Seban is even if there's no fort level, I cannot overcome the enemy. Yeah, here is also still some Dutch units. Okay, so not all of Java is cleared out, but most. But this attack failed. I tried to attack here. I thought these units are out of supplies and would not really resist more, but looks like this Navy Guard unit is not strong enough to attack this one. So I must send some tanks over. And Cebu is only bombardment. Maya is bombardment. Nanchang is bombardment. And that was all. But the big battle was a success in west of Java, so my army is now more or less free. If one army in west of Java can have a new task, in my east Java army is also freed up to normally take on some new mission. Air losses are not so high today. I was able to shut down all or some of this torpedo bombers, and the rest was so. Most important is maybe, I mean, 1, 2, 3. Well, so this time is maybe correct. 7 kills, so maybe this one B-17 really gets destroyed, and this is good. I lost 1 pilot again on my own side. 2 of this are kind of British, not Canadian corvettes, but they're all for our class. But these are still the early corvettes. I think later on they're getting really dangerous. So when shall we need reinforcements? This is because it's this is triple. Yeah, this is this is why Wenshaw normally is hard to take with the Japanese. I have here also no HQ to support all of this, and I think the forces I have here, they are all secondary. Yeah. Oh. So I had my carriers here trying to maybe find and destroy some shipping at Calcutta, and also at the same time trying to lure out enemy aircraft. This was maybe more the purpose. Not that I expected too much shipping, but more or less, if there's enemy torpedo bombers or anything else, lure them out and destroy them. And that was, at least in small numbers, successful. So my West Java army is now free, so this is at the 25th army. I will maybe send them soon out for other operation. Jakarta is free, so I maybe send this tanks to clean up this last pocket of resistance. At the same time, I send my 16th army to Surabaya and then prepare for the new task. KilRoy's carriers are now off the map. I mean, I cannot see them more. They're somewhere here, maybe already in Brisbane. I don't know, I get no information about this unit. I can see them on the map, maybe this is only a bug. Because I get no information what this is. But my carriers was not able to intercept anything. Yeah, I sent them also back. Because I'm low on torpedoes and low on fuel. And I don't expect it here normally, to be honest, that KilRoy stay here one more turn, but now he left. He only bombarded at night and then retreated. And his supply lines are in Brisbane. He can reinforce maybe in Brisbane much faster. I'm here at the edge of my supply line, so a better return. I just have barely enough to go back to Lagi and Rabaul and then rearm everything. Marshall Islands, the count number is going down. Now we're at 6. We will see how KilRoy can maintain his position here. I have no real rush to retake this base. If the Allies won't stay here, they can stay there. There's not really much you can do with this. It's still, of course, a good air base, but you need working airplanes and you need supplies, and the air base of 4 is still too small for 4 engine bombers. So I think you need a base of 5 to have them fully effective. So even also Wake is only for scout. These are normally all search or scout bases. You can put a lot of scout airplanes here and see and come and detect enemy ships or submarines. But it's not so much for strike power. Good. Then see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.